Hi, this is Flamingo the God here with the next deck. This is Chaos City, also known as the Heroic Fighters, because that's what the archetype is called. And this is a very interesting deck. It's one of the more interesting decks, and not necessarily how it plays, but in necessarily what it is. So that probably doesn't make sense, but hopefully you'll see. Chaos City, 3 energy, 21 life, location, starting hand 4. You can have monsters of any element in your deck, but you can only summon heroic monsters. You can special summon heroic monsters from your hand by destroying heroic monsters in your hand or on the field whose combined levels equal the level of the summoned monster. So let's get into the actual monsters. Heroic Fighter Bomb Boy. If this card was special summoned, once per turn, destroy 1 monster on the field. He looks pretty cool. Heroic Fighter Music Maker. All Heroic Fighter monsters you control gain 2 life and 2 attack. And they all have different stats. Heroic Fighter Bull Warrior. This card can attack twice each turn. He looks pretty cool. Heroic Fighter Rocket Lord. If this card was special summoned, it can attack directly each turn. Heroic Sidekick. Once per turn, add one heroic card or a card that has heroic in the card text from your deck to your hand. Heroic Fighter Powerlifter. Once per turn, add a heroic card from your deck to your hand. You must control another heroic monster to use this effect. Heroic Fighter Miner. Once per turn, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 heroic fighter card from among those to your hand and shuffle back the rest. So he's mining for cards. Heroic Fighter River Stormer. Once per turn, look at 1 card. Look at 1 card in your opponent's hand. If it's an ability card, destroy it. It says in your opponent's hand down there because I messed up. But next we have Heroic Fighter Depth Diver. When this card is special summoned, shuffle up to 3 cards from your casting zone into your deck. I really like this one's art. I think it looked really cool. Heroic Fighter Flamecaster. When this card is summoned, deal 3 damage to target monster. Heroic Fighter Smoke Warrior. Once per game, when this card is special summoned, your opponent can't attack on their next turn. These are really good. And then we get into the level 6s. Heroic Fighter Tesla Coil. When this card is special summoned, destroy 2 cards in your opponent's hand. He also looks really cool. I really like his art too. Heroic Fighter Welder. When this card is special summoned, both players take 3 damage. He looks pretty cool. I don't really like his left arm though, that one, because it's a little small, but he still looks really cool. Heroic Fighter Smoke General. Once per turn, look at the top card of your opponent's deck. Either leave it on top or put it to the bottom. So he looks really cool. I really like his art too. And now we get into the level 9s, which are like this deck's boss monsters. This deck doesn't have fusions, but here is the level 9s. First, we got Heroic Fighter King Garuda. This card gains 1 attack for each other Heroic Fighter monster you control. Once per turn, draw 1 card. He looks really cool. And then we got... This is like this version's of Batman. This is like their big superhero. And what's a superhero without a supervillain? Which is also a heroic fighter, despite the fact that it's evil. Heroic Fighter Dark Eagle. This card gains 1 life for every other heroic fighter you control. Once per turn, add 1 card from your casting zone to your hand. He looks really cool. I really like his sword. And now we got the ability cards. We got the Equip card, Sweet Ride. Equip only to a heroic monster. Equip monster gains this effect. Each time you summon a heroic monster, this card gains 1 attack. Destroy this card after 2 turns. Looks really cool. I really like it. It's Smoke Warrior, or Smoke Soldier, or whatever his name is, or Smoke General card. Smoke Screen. If you control a heroic fighter Smoke Warrior, neither player can declare an attack for 2 turns except with heroic fighter Smoke Warrior. Cool card. Plot Armor. Equip only to heroic fighter monster. When the equipped monster is blocked, its attack automatically changes to 2 higher than that card's life. So your opponent's automatically going to take 2 damage. Danger Signal. Add 1 heroic fighter monster from your deck or casket zone to your hand. Saved the Day. Shuffle 1 monster on the field into the deck, then draw 1 card. New Suit. Equip only to heroic fighter card. Equip monster gains 3 levels. That's a really cool art. I really like the new suit for Dark Eagle. I think it looked really cool. Battle Belt, which is another equip card. Equip only to your heroic fighter monster. It gains this effect. Shuffle 1 card into the deck from your hand, then draw 1 card. You can only use this effect once per turn. It's supposed to be from your hand, but Teamwork is the last card for this deck, and you can target 1 monster you control. Add 1 heroic fighter monster from your deck to your hand that has the same element as that card. So if I target an earth, then I can add an earth. If I target a fire, I can add a fire. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck. This was a really interesting deck. It was one of my attempts to make a deck that uses all the elements, and it's pretty cool. It's not super good. It kind of get bodies by a lot of stuff, but it's still a really interesting deck. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more because I got like 6 more, I believe. So stay tuned.